Shalom. Before I begin this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakha Kodash. Also as well, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule very well to this very day. That is our feet to fly through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And also as well, Shalom to the hopeful elect that's continue to labor in his work and also do labor to show forth your diligence to make your calling and election sure, and faith, truth, and sincerity, and also in all charity. Now, the topic of this video is going to be entitled "As Sheep to the Slaughter." Okay, and this is pursuant to this season that we're coming into, to where Esau Edom, which is the biblical nationality of the so-called white man, is starting to ramp up certain mandates that requires you to put on the face diaper, and not only that, but also as well to that's things that require you to take the max, all right, the vaccine, okay, because really in essence, or really the bigger picture that we see concerning Esau doing these things is that Esau is pushing hard to throw specifically our people, which are you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which make up the nation of Israel, to take our people back to the time of being put into cattle slavery. And this is where it starts. This is the beginning stages of doing that, because the end goal of these devils is to bring forth the Rev 1316, okay, the MOB, which that's also going to be mandated. That's really the ultimate goal that these devils are trying to get to, okay. And when I say that, I'm talking about the higher ups of Edom, which are the bankers. Okay, the major banking family, starting with the Rothschilds. All right, and this whole thing is to condition the people to basically accept whatever they put out. And they successfully did that over the past couple of years, when they require people to wear the diaper, and you can really go into any certain places, or they'll turn you around if you don't have it. In which that's going to be the same thing for the MOB. Okay, but in this particular time, things are gonna change as far as their approach, because what they're going to do, case in point, for example, here in our state, state of Alabama, the governor that's residing over the state of Alabama, which is Governor Ivey, said that basically put out a statement to blame the ones who are not jabbed, and that's going to be the deciding factor in the time to come, especially with the MOB, because certain things that are happening, certain events that take place concerning this quote unquote pandemic, they're going to point the finger at certain individuals who haven't taken the jab, who hasn't been bitten by the serpent. Okay? And slowly but surely, you're going to see them going to continue to, point the finger and say that, since these people are not jabbed, you can blame them for, things going back to the way they were last year. Things being put on lockdown, things of that nature. But, this is just a mirror of what's to come, because right now this is a light thing in the sight of these devils. they can completely go even further than what they're doing right now. They can close up, certain access, or they can take away certain privileges away from the people who are not jabbed, and we understand that that's a part of this algorithm, all right, to where the end goal of this algorithm is to have everybody take the chip, all right, or for the sake of this video still being put up, for the sake of this video still being put up, the end goal of this mechanism is for people to partake in the MOB. Okay. So as the winter season comes even more closer, you're about to start to see even more mandates and more requirements that they're going to put out concerning doing certain things and operating in society. All right. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the book of Daniel, chapter 8. Go down just a little bit. All right. It's Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. It says, "And through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand." Okay. And that's why you've been seeing, certain policies that's being put out by these devils to make certain things or to bring certain things to light, in which, basically them putting out, these mandates and things of that nature. They're causing craft to prosper in their hands, all right, in which craft is going into trickery, smoke and mirrors. That's why a term, another term is witchcraft. Okay, because this thing is a whole psyop. Okay, because the people are going right into it. The people are especially our people. They're falling right into the hands of Esau. Okay. And they're falling right in line with what he put out. Okay? Knowing good and well that this man has a track record and a history of downtrodden our people and putting them in a critical situation to the point to where our people are continually being destroyed. And he's still destroying our people to this very day. All right? That mentality, the mentality of an Edomite has not left out of the society. All right. The mentalities of Edomites have not changed. Okay. They're still the same devil. They're still the same ones who continually slaughtered our people. And he still had that same mindset. Okay. Nothing changed about this man. All right. Other than his approach to doing it. Okay. But reading on, it says, "He shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many." Okay? And they do this under the guise of peace. Because they believe that, actually within their statements, they say that, they do this for every single person on the planet Earth, or, they use an excuse saying that, these things are for mankind, in which really he's talking about himself when he says that. All right. Because, case in point, these devils, they use certain buzzwords and keywords to basically that where they're able to only understand themselves, or certain words that they're able to understand. And they know the real meaning behind what they say. Okay. Because they'll tell you one thing, but it would mean another. And case in point, for an example, that's why when you go into the judicial system, they have certain words that they use in the court system. And if you're not learned in that language, in the judicial language, then you're more liable to get thrown in jail, or you're more liable to get caught up in some kind of way. Okay, so when you see these devils, make certain speeches or put out certain statements to the people, you'll hear that they use certain buzzwords and keywords. All right, that lays out what they're really trying to do. Okay, so again, it says, "By peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand." Right, and this as well is a direct attack towards Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, who's the prince of princes. All right, that's what it's talking about when it says that. It's talking about, and really, the prince of prince going to the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, which is who? Yahushai. All right, and Esau knows this because he knows that there's a remnant that's within the nation of Israel. Okay, and in the hopes of disrupting the things that are coming, which is the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is the end goal. They're looking to disrupt that because ushering in of the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is the destruction of this current kingdom. Okay, but like it says here, it says he shall be broken without hand. Okay. Let me grab another precept. Is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 5, and this is going to the ones. Or this is going to the prophecy of the ones who sigh and cry, who received the mark of exemption, right? But outside of that group who have obtained the mark of exemption, right? Like it says in the fourth verse. This is verse 5. It says, "And to the others he said in my hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity." Okay, so the others who does not, or the others who have taken on the MOB, right? This prophecy fits them. Okay, that's why it says, "Unto the others in mine hearing," because the others are talking about the ones who have taken the other mark, okay, which is the MOB. All right, and like I said earlier concerning this, these policies or certain things that Esau put into practice, all these are to drive our people to the point to where they're going to accept the MOB. Okay, and like I said, this is just a big psyop, and this is to lure our people into a sense of security and to have them accept the MOB, which again is the end goal. Okay, that's what they really want. So, and this is how they're going to do it. Okay, but as time continues, when we enter into the winter season, you're going to start to see, more mandates, more certain policies that cut off certain accesses to the ones who are not jabbed, and guess what? Is pretty soon it's going to lead to the MOB being introduced. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and end off on that note. Lord's will is edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. Until next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well to this day. And Shalom, peace and safety, salutations to the whole elect. Let's continue to labor in His work, and also do labor to show forth your diligence to make your calling and election sure, in faith, truth, and sincerity, and also in all charity. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom.